Welcome to the best bridges in Minecraft. And today, they will all be taking place in my Minecraft city in Waterville. Now, in Waterville, we have 9 confirmed bridges, legit bridges, but 7 of them are the real ones, and 2 of them, they're bridges, but they're not all that impressive for this video, but I'll show them all 9. And we'll begin off with the top 7. Let's get it.
One enemy remaining.
Nah. Okay, welcome to the top 7th bridge, or I should say the 7th bridge. And this one is the I-60 bridge, and it's nothing very unique. It is a very interesting bridge. It is the first double decker in the whole city when I first built Waterville. And it has express lanes at the very bottom deck, with also having a freight train line and a tram line, which makes no sense, but hey, this is the beginning portion of my city and I was just trying to throw things around. Now with this bridge, it comes with many reasons. I don't know what type of bridge this is, I just made it a double deck, there is nothing on top. And the weirdest part about this bridge is that it really doesn't need to be all this. As you can see, the lake is pretty low, and literally there's nothing further down there. So it's one of the most useless bridges, actually, I think, of the whole city. It could just be simple, but no, this is Waterville. We don't do that here. There is nothing special with this bridge. It's a pretty short bridge, and yeah, let's get to the 6th one. Welcome to the 6th bridge, and this one is the Mountain Ridge Bridge. And this one's on the Waterville Beltway, also known as Interstate 475. And this one's in the Snow Valley area of the Metropolitan. And here is, well, a simple another bridge, pretty short, but it's a little bit different from the other ones. If you would notice, it is nothing too crazy, a smaller deck, and with some pillars on it, but it's not the normal type of deck we have. And we will go underneath here to see that it is made out of deep slate, some stone brick, and some black stone. Now usually in the city we use terracotta as the beams, and this one does not use it. This one uses a completely different design. You can see there's tunnels in both directions, and it's pretty cool to drive on. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This bridge is nothing fancy, nothing new. It just goes right through the valley, and there's nothing much else to talk about. Now, the next 5, we're gonna get into the bigger stuff, and you're about to see it. Let's run it. Well, welcome to number 5, and this one doesn't actually have a name yet. It's just called Interstate 475 Bridge, because I need a name for it. And I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna try this quiz thing to recommend some names and see which ones y'all may like. I don't know if the quiz thing's gonna recommend options or not, but just see how it works. I'm just gonna test it out and see how it goes. But this one is a part of the new part of the interstate. If you don't know, I was just finished a Waterville Beltway a few months ago, and this one had to play a huge part since, well, this one's a big bay over here, and that one's the bigger bay, clearly. And I wanted to make sure there was room for boats to come through, so it was a last minute decision of making a big bridge, with one side being with a small town, a big rest stop, and the other side being a sports forest, if you don't see. And this one's probably one of the cooler bridges, very unique, very odd. It's a very odd bridge. I didn't want to make it a tunnel, because the other side has a tunnel, and trucks are not allowed. So I wanted to make sure this side had at least access for trucks, so I had to make it a bridge. And it's very different, like I said. It's made out of deep slate, black stone, and brown terracotta, which is usually not the colors for the city. And it just fits in perfectly with the environment. It stands out, definitely. But it's one of the unique bridges. Not the best one, but better than the other 2. Now let's run to number 4 real quick. Number 4, New Water Bridge. And this one carries Interstate 71, the Waterville Turnpike, and State Route 55. Now this bridge is another double decker, and this one's a little bit of the newer one. I wanted to build another one and actually make it a legit bridge. And this one is a little bit more interesting. It is an arc bridge, two pillars for it, or two arcs, I should say, not two pillars, so there's three. And this one is very unique. It has two lanes on the top and two lanes on the bottom. Make sure it's four lanes, but I think it goes by two lanes. And it holds a double decker. It goes a little bit further into Waterville, right near the downtown, where the two highways and road splits. And on the other side, it continues on having a little few arches at the end with some triangles, which is kind of just a unique thing, just to hold up the bridge. But here it is a pretty cool bridge. We use blue concrete, light blue concrete, I should say, not blue concrete, light blue concrete. A terracotta. It's just a simple bridge, but the design of it is so much cooler when it hits outside of Waterville, including with the lights. It was at the time I think the new purple frog lights, which made it so much unique. I used fences instead of just using oak to make the guardrails. It was just a little bit more of a different vibe, a different type of bridge I wanted to build. And I think it stands out for the Waterville Metropolitan, and once buildings are built around it, I think it would definitely be a symbol of shining armor. But right now, there's still other bridges that compete with this bridge that are just way cooler, and you're about to see it. So, let's continue on with our journey. Number 3. Probably one of the best and coolest bridge designs I have ever made. It is the Waterville Bridge. Now this one is a very unique one. It is a part of Interstate 75, which is probably the most busiest interstate I would say in the whole city. And this one has two identical twin bridges, and with both of them having four lanes, it's a pretty massive bridge. It carries Interstate 75 into the downtown and then out to the metropolitan area right near the Waterville Beltway. And it is one of the coolest bridges. It's not a suspension bridge, and it's not a full-on arc bridge at the same time. It's a cantilever I wanted to try to build. It's not the best cantilever design, but it's good enough for me to say, hey, I tried it, and it's good enough. You can see I use asphalt, which is the great rule, instead of just using pink terracotta at that time period where I thought that was concrete, until I changed it to concrete. But it's one of the cooler bridges. I made this back in 2023. It's a very interesting design. I like the deck, how I made it. It's just very like a different type of bridge. I never do. So it always catches me off guard every time I fly down here. And you can see the downtown at the back line. It's very beautiful. Definitely driving through here, going straight into the downtown with a tunnel right underneath the park, or coming out of the park in the tunnel, going straight up to this bridge. It's just amazing way to enter the city and leave the city, I would say. I think it's one of my best bridges I built in this city, and the coolest design, and this one might have the coolest design, but sadly it lands on number 3, meaning there are two more left. But before we go to the two more, let's see our honorable mentions. Honorable mention number 1. This is the I-75 bridge. It is actually the very first bridge and the first thing built actually in the whole city was this bridge. And it never actually got a name, sadly. But because it's also a small bridge, I didn't really think of, it should get a name. But it is an arc bridge. It does have its own design. It is actually the only pink, I think, color I use for a bridge. So it's very unique to it. Nothing too big. I don't want to put it on the list of the top 9 because it would make no sense because it's just too short. It's not too massive, but it is a bridge. It's just I don't think you can really rank it in the system we're going it as. Honorable mention number 2, and the last one, is this bridge, which goes from Snow Valley to the Sand Village. And this one doesn't have a name yet. Very newly developed bridge. It's very cool. It's underneath arch, and I think it suits the city really well. Very unique to it. Made out of all wood. I think we used 4 different types of wood to make this bridge. The only issue is with this bridge is, like I said, it's not long enough. It's like its own little thing. And I don't think it'd be really in the top 9 because it's like I said before with the other bridge, it may not suit like this value of a list. I mean, it's probably one of the coolest designs and a unique one, but it doesn't fit into our top 9. So after all that, let's get into the best bridges in the city. Number 2, the Waterville Bay Bridge. This one has probably been the hardest design bridge I ever made. Um, Definitely the longest bridge in the city, and it is very unique. It has 5 lanes on each side, and this is one of my older bridges. It has a slight turn, and it is just something. This bridge is the main thing that gets you from west to east without any cause of traffic. It has probably 2 of the coolest suspension bridges, and I did not make them twins. I made them 2 separate bridges, 2 different looks, and just very unique ones. One of the Waterville Bay Bridge is a little bit different. It has a little bit more of a premise look, a little bit more of a shorter look, just like it's something newer. When the other one looks like a castle with the towers at the top, which is so unique to it. It is, wow. When I just look back, I'm just in awe. It is probably 2 of the, I can't even describe it by words anymore. It is just such an interesting bridge. Definitely with the cables too. Some of it's just, yeah, I started using iron chains, when some of it's just also just like the brick wall, whatever it's called, the premise wall. I forgot the block name, but it's one of the coolest. I just added lights onto the guardrails, nothing too crazy, but one of the bridges also has a little arc to it. I think this one's a little cool. I try to do something like the actual Bay Bridge in Maryland. Not like the Bay Bridge tunnel, but like the Bay Bridge one, only in Maryland. And just something, a little arc on the top, just to connect it from like this shallow, deep end of water, which is hilarious. That's on one side of the bridge, really, not the other one. And it is a really cool design. I wish I can make another bridge like this. I don't know how I thought of this bridge before I even thought of blueprints and stuff, but it is probably one of my greatest bridges I've ever accomplished in the city. And it would have been my number 1 bridge if I didn't make the Waterville Beltway. Now, a lot of you guys may think this bridge should be number 2 and make the Waterville Bay Bridge number 1, but the one I'm about to show you for Waterville, the number 1 bridge, it has to be the greatest one. To the number 1 bridge in Waterville, which stands out as probably the greatest bridge down in Minecraft history. I represent to you the Waterville Beltway Bridge. This baby, I don't know what it is with this arc. It catches my eye every single time. This bridge has always impressed me. With this beautiful arc, it's downward momentum to go from both sides. It has really just shocked me. Just with how I build bridges too. Just seeing like just driving on it. The light, the material I use, which all actually suit the bridge, which is insane. I think I really enjoyed it. The deck could be the only thing that might lower this bridge value, but because of this design, I can't fathom to make it lower. It is just a masterclass, especially because it's on a turn. And somehow I make the art just right enough where it suits it perfectly. The stone brick has the guardrail for a bit, then the oak, then the lights. Again, that purple frog light, you gotta add that on your bridges. I don't know what it is, but it definitely does it well. And just the cables itself, just using also the iron chains, which I usually don't do, especially for an arc bridge, I would never use. But then just using the stone brick, well, the smooth stone brick, I should say. actually, it's not stone brick. It's actually iron block. I keep forgetting about that. And that's the stone brick part. I know I'm going insane. It's just this bridge has always caught my eye, and I don't know. This one's just the greatest one. I always love this bridge. Like I said, it's an argue. You can say this one's the second best when the Waterville Bray Bridge is the first. But this one's my first. I always like driving on this bridge. I don't know how I made this bridge in a single day. But I also did this in college, I think. I was pretty sure. So I just locked in for a day, had nothing to do. I literally built this bridge in one day, and I'm like, wow. It impressed me. It impressed me a lot. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video of the top 9, top 7, whatever you want to call it, bridges in Waterville. I'll try to make another video on other things about the city. I am trying to get back into working into the city. I got a little bored of always building in Waterville, so I kind of took a break from Minecraft a bit from playing this game, the city. I just think of home designs now, and I did not think of any yet. I'm just taking a little break. I'm not off of YouTube. Don't y'all worry. But I'll be back. I'll try to go back live, trying to see if I can go live to show you guys what I might do for the housing, building the homes. But right now, I'm just taking a little break from Waterville. It is very stressful trying to manage a big city like this. And it's only me, so it's not much help. But you know what? I'll try to do my best to keep you guys happy and keep you guys updated. And I would just say thank you guys for watching. Peace.